Hello, my name is Wayne Dixon and I work for a charity called Christian Connections in Schools. And I visit schools in Slough, Windsor and Maidenhead, and I've been doing that for over 30 years now and I love it. One of the things I do are assemblies, and that's what we're going to be thinking about today. The aim of what I do when I visit schools as a visitor is I look at some of the things that Jesus said and some of the people that Jesus met. That's what I do, and I do a variety of other things, lessons, exam attack, year 11s, etc, etc. But today we're going to think about a person who met up with Jesus. His name is Zacchaeus, or I sometimes abbreviate it to Zach. And this is from Luke chapter 19 and the first 10 verses in the New Testament part of the Bible. So what happened was, Zacchaeus, he had a job. His job was as a tax collector. Actually, he was like the chief tax collector. He was filthy rich. The main reason is that he took more money than he should have done. I'll explain. Let's imagine it's a typical day. Zach's going around the houses to collect the money. He goes up to the first house and knocks on the door. Hello, my name is Zacchaeus. I've come to collect your taxes, please. And the people know that the taxes say £5. But what Zacchaeus would do, he would say, £20, please. And then he would get £20. He would put £5 in his front pocket, £15 in his back pocket. And so he would carry on. And then at the end of the day, he would go off to the Roman authorities. They're the people that collect the taxes. He would take £5 out of his front pocket, hand it over to the Roman authorities. And then what do you think he would do with the £15 in his back pocket? Yeah, you've probably guessed it. He kept it for himself. So he was incredibly rich. He had loads of money, but not many friends. And then one day, as recorded in Luke chapter 19, he wanted to meet up with Jesus. He had heard loads about Jesus. And so he's cruising down the road, but there are two problems, two barriers that basically prevent him from getting close to Jesus. One is the crowd, because the crowd don't really like Zacchaeus, and probably every time the crowd saw Zacchaeus, they probably started to boo and hiss. And the other thing is Zacchaeus was quite short. So when he was amongst the crowd, he couldn't really see over them. So he's cruising along, he wants to meet Jesus, he wants to listen to what he's got to say, but he can't get close. He comes up with a plan. The plan is he climbs up a tree, and there he waits, and he thinks maybe, just maybe, Jesus will pass this way. And sure enough, after a short period of time, Jesus turns up. Zacchaeus is up the tree looking down, fantastic view, the crowd are there, Jesus is speaking, and then things change. Jesus stops. He points up to Zacchaeus in the tree. He calls him by name. He knew his name. He said, Zacchaeus, come down. I must stay at your house today. Now at this point, Zach's shocked. He's thinking, whoa, how do you know my name? Well, Jesus knew everything about Zacchaeus. Just as actually today, Jesus knows everything about us. So Zach's got a choice. He can stay up the tree or he can come down. The Bible says he came down from the tree. And part of the story says this. All the people who saw this, and they began to mutter. They were moaning and whinging. They felt that Jesus should not be spending time with this no good, dodgy, cheating tax collector. The next bit of the event is that Jesus and Zacchaeus, they go to Zach's house. Now the Bible doesn't say exactly what they talked about. We can imagine they had a conversation. We can imagine they probably had something to eat. But what the Bible does say is what happened at the end. Zacchaeus came out and he was a changed man. He said two things that he was going to do. Number one, he was going to sell all his possessions that he had and give half the proceeds to the poor. And number two, those people that he had cheated, he was going to say sorry and give them back 4 times the amount. So following day, I imagine Zacchaeus is cruising down the road, comes up to the house, he knocks on the door, door's open, and he starts to apologise. I'm so sorry about yesterday. I've taken more money than I should have done. I met up with Jesus. Jesus has changed my life. So I hope that you'll forgive me. And to show you that I mean business, that money I took off you, here, there's 4 times the amount. You'll need to use your imagination today. Zacchaeus was changed. Jesus still today is meeting people and changing lives. And that is a thought I want to leave with you. How would I have responded in this situation if we had met Jesus in that way? Now, a few years ago, some young people I was with, we were looking at this story from the Bible and they wrote a little rap, the Zach rap. And I've been doing this rap for many years. And if you talk to a parent or carer, or if you're in school, you can probably find it on YouTube. Type in Wayne Dixon, Zach rap. There are a couple of versions there. And it tells a story that I've shared with you just now, but does it in a rap style. Well, thanks very much for listening, and I hope you'll have a really good day.